Let's take a look at where Lynn made her mistake here. So it says, here's Lynn's solution. I can see the mistake already. Okay, so it says Lynn solves the equation 8 times the quantity x minus 3 plus 7 equals 2x times the quantity 4 minus 17 incorrectly. Find the errors in the solution. What should your answer be? So let's go to our tools. So what does she do here? She applies distributive property. So that's letter C. Now she doesn't apply it here, but she does apply it where? Here. Let's take a look at this expression here. 2x, so 2 times the quantity of 4 minus 17. So there's two ways you could attack this. Go 2x, and you have 4 positives, you have 17 negatives, you have 13 negatives. And if we multiply that amount of negatives, negative right there, so 1, and then 2 sets of 13, 26, with our x right there. Okay, so negative 26. Let's look at it if you didn't subtract anything because the terms are alike or anything like that. You just went and you distributed it out. Okay, separation, smart cut over there. So 2 sets of 4, 8. And then odd amount of negatives. And then 2 sets of 17, 34x. 34 negatives, 8 positives, 26 negatives. So you can see her mistake right there. And from there, it just kind of goes downhill because she has what? Positive 26, so the answer is not going to be correct. Let's go ahead and put the correct answer in there, though. So let's go here. We'll go 8 times the quantity of x minus 3 plus 7 equals 2x times the quantity of 4 minus 17. All right, so we're going to apply distributive property here. Smart cut. On this one, though, I'm not really going to apply distributive property, so I don't want to say in that sense. So I'm just going to combine these like terms here. So first, let's combine these like terms. So equals 2x, and that's going to be times negative 13. And then, let me see the uno here. Apply our distributive property. Have 8x minus 24 plus 7. So I'm kind of running out of space there to make it a little clearer. So 8x minus 24 plus 7 equals 2x times negative 13. All right, so I've done my C. I've done my distributive property and a sort of kind of distributive property here by combining like terms and then multiplying. So what could I do next here? Well, I think I could do a letter B. B, combine like terms. I have, let's go up here. I have a plus 7 here, and I have a negative 24. Well, if I combine those like terms there, that's going to leave me with 8x minus 17. Excuse me. Yeah, 17. And then we have equals, and an odd amount of negatives, so 1 negative, 2 sets of 13 is 26, and then my x there. I'm looking pretty good. So what did I do here? B, combine like terms. And over here, I just multiply to the operation. And so we have this. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the variable over here and have my number integer over here. So 8 positives. How many negatives to get me a 0 on the number line? 8 negatives. If I'm subtracting, 8 minus 8 equals 0. So what I do over here, I do what I do on this side, I do over here as well. So negative 8x. So I have negative 17 equals I have, the difference of that is 18x. So let's take a look at this cool down here. So it says there's errors in our solution. Okay, so as I look at this, okay, that didn't change, that didn't change. Oh, wait, this changed right here. So something happened here. I have 13. So if you compare, if you can notice here, I have 4 positives and I have 17 negatives. What did they do? They did not put 13 negatives, they put 13 positives. So you can see that Lynn's mistake right there is that she can do this. There's no crime against that, combining like terms in a situation. But when she combined like terms, she did it incorrectly, and she put 13 positives. So let's go ahead and actually do this challenge. And let's get some space here. I'm going to go over this corner. So I have, and get the correct answer. So I have 8 times the quantity of x minus 3 plus 7 equals 2x times the quantity of 4 minus 17. All right. First thing I'm going to do here is something kind of unusual, but I think you'll understand, is I'm actually going to combine like terms. And what are those like terms? This right here. So I have 8x, 8 times the quantity x minus 3. That'd be a little better. Plus 7 equals 2x. And notice, like we said earlier, it's 13 negatives. Okay. So we combine like terms, and we'll find the product of this. But the next important thing we do is C. We apply distributive property. Smart cut. Our embassy de uno there. So one set of 8, 8. 1 negative, so that's an odd amount. And 3 sets of 8 is 24. Plus 7 equals, and let's go and find the product here. So I have 1 negative, so that's an odd amount of negatives. And then I have 2 sets of 13, 26, and I bring the x. So I apply distributive property here, then I just multiply there, did an operation. And then the next thing we're going to do here is what? B. Combine like terms. There we have it right there. We have 8x, and then you have 24 negatives, and you have 7 positives. And if you have that, you have 17 negatives. And equals negative 26x right there. So now if I have that, what I want to do is choose which side I want to have the variable on. And of course, I'm just put the variable over here on the right-hand side and keep the number or the integer on this side. So what I have to do now, a letter A. And I'm going to do an inverse operation on the variable this time. All right. So then I have, 8 positives, 8 negatives, on the number line at 0. Arithmetic, 8 minus 8, nothing. What I do on this side, I do over on this side. So 17 negatives equals, so I have 26 negatives, then I have 8 more negatives. So let me see, that's going to be 30, 34, so I have 34 negatives. I'll go here. That was an A. What's this one? You already know. Letter E, FB, baby. So, what do my eyeballs show me? Eyeball check. The coefficient is negative 34. So we have that one. We go over here. I have negative 34 here as well. Well, if I do a wind up, or if I just divide by the greatest factor they have there, 17 on both sides, you would notice, and let's take care of the signs first. one negative sign, two negative sign, that's positive, so don't have to worry about that, even amount. So then how many sets of 17 go into itself? 1. How many sets of 17 go into 34? 2. So that's the true solution to this equation here. You can see her mistakes, a little mistake, and see how she kind of fixed that. So B, C, B, A, E there. All right, hope that helps you out.